Hey guys, starting coming at you with another game of Hades 2. We're just gonna run right to it. So we're doing like a Judgment Arcana build where we're trying to roulette up some nice passives. And Persephone's skull, we're just running down, trying to get it done.
Hades and I, we never used to talk too much since he moved underneath the earth. But now's the time for us to change all that.
So big sprint blast damage. I kind of want this more than those other ones, just because I feel like this damage will be big enough to get us through a bit, and then hopefully we'll be able to get something nicer on it, something, you know, with it's gonna provide us with some punch, you know.
Rocky, use that beak.
Because the thing about the Judgment build like this, you know, like, we're also using, like, Strength, so no Death Defiance, is it's weaker earlier, but then it gets stronger and stronger as you go, and then eventually it's like, it's basically like you didn't have any heat negatives at all from it, because you end up with more stuff out of the tree than anybody else could get, you know, because of all of your bonuses. But you know, the downside is that it takes a little longer to get off the ground, and that there's a lot of, you know, stuff that you might normally rely on.
Hey, heard you were heading out again. Figured I'd drop in and send you off. Safe travels and all that.
But especially when going downward, it's like, you know, alright, we'll try this. We're not going to get a Chaos Boon, not with this build. Also, losing 12 life would be pretty rough. We're going to take this just because it gives max HP. I mean 5, but that's something. Because, you know, we're going to be able to beat Hecate. We're not gonna drop a stock there. We are wearing Strength also as a card. And that, you know, that'll... Alright, so here... You know, the bird gives us crit, which is why we took it.
Gorgeous. She's big, she's brash, she's everything you're not. I'm relieved you're standing by each other rather than at each other's throats.
I do like Nemesis. Alright, so we're just gonna take this, I guess, because we don't want to prime the attacks. That's not what we want. I would totally like Aphrodite on the special. You know, that would be great. And then we could get one of those weird things with Poseidon. It's called like Island Getaway, and basically it makes all of the whole map take weakness like their Aphrodite, and then you can get Aphrodite stuff. I like an Aphrodite boon, but not on the dash. Not on the dash. I don't believe in it on the dash. All right, so here we take the money over the shop, reasoning that there will be one more shop before the end, and yes, and it's the right choice. We'll take max MP here. No, I don't think it matters too much for this. We won't. I mean, if we get something that makes us need to prime later, then that would be unfortunate, but you know,
This won't take long.
I guess the pomegranate is not likely to give us anything good on account of how we don't have anything that we need higher levels on, but
Good shot. sister.
And we will give her an ambrosia.
This one is just for you, Artemis. So don't even think about
I love
giving
me
it
some
to your
Marty.
main friends. Not even Callisto, no matter how threatening her bare form may be.
Okay, if you insist. But what am I supposed to do with it? I travel light and lately haven't often stopped by home.
That's sort of like an oblique
How
thing.
about you
I
stash
think
it
Artemis
away
hasn't
under
been
a
home in
rock
like a
or in
long
covered stump
time.
Or some such place. And one of these nights we can enjoy it for ourselves.
Now that is a proper plan, Sister Millenary. I'll hold you to it though, you realize. How about we wait until the moon is new? Don't want Sister Selene getting the wrong idea. Hey, you have an animal companion now. Mine would be with me too, except they won't set foot in the underworld while they still draw breath. Except these birds, which do not seem to care.
And I suppose they have other excuses for Ophira? Some companions they are, leaving you to your devices here.
They're just like us for the most part, except quieter usually. You take good care of yours for me, all right?
Alright, so possible crit, but just from attacks. Seeking arrows, like, not really good for this build, but
My mark be with you.
you know, at least they're generically do
All right, I'm
something.
off.
HP here, definitely, because, well, I would like a little bit more than 46 going into this fight. You know, with strength you take minus 40% damage, which is lovely. And if we can get a weakness effect before we go in Seer, which we might get from the shop, you know, it's rare enough that you see someone at the shop that you haven't seen at all.
Rocky fetch. Nicely done.
There's all the stuff in this room. Oh, and then we will have a God Fight boon.
Wait.
I'm bad at fishing. Alright, here.
What do you desire?
This seems okay. It stinks that we don't get Flutterfish with more levels onto it. I think, yeah, like, we'll just try to be greedy. I think maybe these boons don't interact with the thing, because none of them got a level from the Persephone thing.
Here he comes.
Anyway, I want a special that's got like 6 levels on it. I would rather not have one at all for a little bit. And see how we can get... Oh, that's right, the beach ball is him. Don't get hit by the beach ball. Because you see, I also look like a beach ball, which is one of those very sad and confusing things. Alright, finally.
Why are we down
I might
here
die
when
to
we have
time.
other fish to fry? Oh, right, because you picked a fight with me.
Oh, the other one was a shop, I think. Well,
On my authority.
alright, so... Probably this.
Now for the test.
There you are.
So we'll have some dodge, now we'll have weak around us.
Now, are we? You're becoming a most capable necromancer to have earned its trust.
Was this once a living creature's skull, headmistress? Only to be infused with silver and enchanted as an instrument of night.
That is rather a personal question, considering your evidence at hand. Perhaps Travail herself shall reveal to you the
That's a
answer.
personal question. Oh, well.
Right now.
Oh no, I'm a little pig. Cersei is gonna throw me into a pin. I'll get better. And of course, all we have to do is get through this fight, and then we're gonna get 7 new cards turned on, and basically no matter what they are, we're gonna get such a power boost from it that, you know, we already got the hard part done. And then I'm like, and then I'll run into the attack at the very end. No. I started getting nervous about the time. We only had 30 seconds left. That's plenty of time. Alright, so we get Death Defiances. Persistence, Lovers, Divinity, Death, Excellence, Bowman, and Knight. Alright, good stuff. We'll have a big boost to our HP, MP pools. That worry will be totally gone. Piggy bank we can exchange for... I mean, money is traditional, but we could also... We could take this to see if we can run into Narcissus with it. I'm not worried about power anymore in this build. We're fine. We'll give another nectar to Granddad.
This bottle's golden hue. I cannot imagine a more beauteous color, truly. I did not realize Olympus delighted in gold the way I do.
I like
You seem to
gold.
prefer silver, granddaughter.
I always have. We work under the moon and stars. The sheen of silver reminds me of them. But gold now reminds me of Apollo, I suppose, and he is quite approachable, in case you haven't met.
Apollo, down in Oceanus, it is possible you may encounter remnants of my spell, which casts you to a vision out of time. I've not yet found the means to stop that one.
You have no control over your own magic. I wondered whether that was you or one of your less agreeable selves.
I cannot rightly deny your responsibility, but it is one of those, yes. And your susceptibility, why? Perhaps it is some connection which we share. Resistances and sensitivities.
Closer to Tartarus.
Me and the bird are going. And, this, you know, all we gotta do for the Testament of Night is to pop the skill of fight. Which, even without any abilities on, I feel fine enough about.
Onward. More serpents.
Yeah, looking good, man. Hey, Laurel.
Melinoi.
You really want to hear me say it again, huh? Alright, fine. How thoughtful. How thoughtful. That's my line. But you know what? I'm starting to think you might not be so thoughtful after all.
Aww.
Sisters, please. It's not my wish to offend. You don't have to take the nectar if you don't want it. I just noticed you don't seem to have much of it around. Have you even tried it?
What do you mean, tried it? Tried it how?
Tried it how?
All I tried to do, Laurel, is look into these longing eyes in peace. Though I'll accept your nectar just this once. For the last time, okay? There was this wonderful aroma in the air just now. Lilac on a summer breeze or something like that. I thought it was you, but it's just the gift I gave you before. Good stuff.
This aromatic phial you gave me does smell rather pleasant, doesn't it? I scarcely notice with all the brine and fishy odor around here. Though it doesn't seem to bother you.
Oh, I just tune it out. Like all the rest. I give my undivided attention to me. And I get some of it to you. But you don't stay for long, so it's okay.
Alright. A boon and a thing? I mean, yeah.
Kind regards.
Oh.
What have we here?
Demeter on the special? Yes.
So it shall be with your underworld as I see it, Flower. If there exists some lingering influence from Kronos, let us root it out.
Well, we'll take it on the attack then. Oh, it's glorious. 450 is a big hit, and of course, you know, the, it's also a perfectly functional status effect. To think that I didn't like this weapon. You know, I just didn't see how cool it could be if you started everything out at level 6. Because it's strong enough anyway, and then all you gotta do is find some way to turn it on. And almost everything's good on some of it. I mean, like, I don't know if I'm gonna see the case for Hestia, but I think in general Hestia is weaker than I thought she was. Alright, so here... I was like, we could go to Charon, but I honestly just think, you know, a higher boon rarity here. We'll just wait, you know, we got enough punch.
Surging on. Looks valuable, Rocky.
Maybe we'll get a good hammer that'll help out. You know, I actually really like this wave thing. Because in conjunction with our other stuff, we actually end up getting like a lot of passive help from side bins, which I had never really seen before. Alright. Shells fly back to me automatically and are faster. Yes, thank you.
Superior might.
See, this is what I wanted. Oh, right, because the Hermes thing applies to those shops also, which I had not anticipated.
Get set to fight or get out of the way. Going to take care of Kronos myself if you can't do it. But for... I'll make them come around.
One of us will.
Because with my skulls coming back to me now, we don't even need to worry about the... Hey, we get the achievement for defeating her for 1,000 total gold.
Who needs to sip ambrosia on the crossroads when we could be out here doing this together, right?
Vanquishing our foes with impunity is your idea of a good time. Although that's not to say I don't take satisfaction in a job well done either. Wait, what did you mean by together?
Oh, shut up. We used to spar. This is the closest thing. Don't know anybody else who can keep up, let alone get ahead.
She likes me.
A healthy competitive rivalry is all we have between us, then.
Oh, that face on Millennium.
I
She's
said
like,
shut up. What else do you want it to be?
I'll get back to you.
trust deepened.
Bye, Nem. Hear me.
So buy this, and then there will be another moon afterward, probably. Alright, so... big dodge and stuff, yeah.
Little spring in my step.
I would prefer that she would never have to give up anything to use my power, little star. But if a handful of gold coins lets me locate you even more reliably, then so be it.
So I don't like Darkside because it stops you from using your regular abilities. So we're gonna take the old Necromancy ability, because it at least looks cool, and can be cool. And now it's gonna be time to get the sirens.
By now, every single soul in Oceanus knows our name, lady, especially mine. For all your efforts to defame us, all you've accomplished is the opposite.
At the risk of arguing over a technicality, I've met at least one soul in Oceanus who couldn't care less about your act. He'd much rather stare into a shallow pool than listen to you.
Well, we can't please everyone, can we? We'd be giving up all our integrity if we even tried. Something you wouldn't know the first thing about. How's everybody doing tonight? You can stay away, seems every day you keep coming back.
It's just the greatest song. I actually really like this skull whenever our things come back. I mean, I guess the whole point is you're supposed to alternate them, but I just like dropping the bombs. I'm like, I got time to do this, right? I like hearing the song. And now we can raise the drummer, yes. Which they actually do a ton of damage, huh? Get her, Jetty.
Pinched by a crab, strangled by an octopus, bitten by a shark, and stung by a jellyfish, poked by an urchin, stabbed by a marlin, sawed by a sawfish, and crushed by Charybdis, and hacked by a bass, sliced by a sturgeon, clobbered by a carp, and stomped by a hippocampus, and smacked by a knucklehead, and poisoned by a sucker, and burned by a slobbing, and swallowed by a whale.
She's such a great singer.
Thanks, everybody.
Peace and quiet.
The increasing intensity with the nautical themes going on, like, mwah, love it.
The very bottom of the sea. It'll be all right. Be at peace.
We're just gonna level up random stuff at this point, you know. We're not like running for time specifically, so we'll take a random item and we get Hydrolite, which gives us like life or something. More rarity on boons. Sure, we're gonna buy a bunch of that. We're gonna buy the blood too.
Long way down.
We get our nightmare, we carry on.
For morning fields. Chip away, Rocky. Why, thank you. Flourish.
Like, it's just so beautiful because the pushback hits them and then they get locked in place and then, you know, the steel chair of Poseidon comes out of the air on them. I actually love this build. It's not like the strongest thing we've done with this weapon in the last day. That would have been Zeus on the special. And we had like a 2-second Hephaestus on the attack. But, you know, this is still very nice indeed. And I'm all about it. I don't know why sometimes you keep on going. Maybe if you hit people, you get to continue the run.
I should be able to avoid this lot.
Yeah.
Open.
And here, Apollo on the special would be advantageous, right? Because that would be just like a bunch of damage. I mean, I bet Apollo on the attack with a bunch of huge levels would be pretty sick too. Especially, you know, because, like, I mean, Demeter, though. Demeter is just so good. The slowdown.
From Hermes. He's swift for sure, though I can never...
Apollo's light. Illuminate my path.
Yeah, the bigger area seems good. Alright, so we're just gonna... We're gonna go that way to give them revenge effects. Although we may never get any revenge effects, so it could conceivably be okay. Oh, right, that was an extra one, not the real one.
It's no use. get going now. Must be something I can do to help.
Help. I can help. I can help.
Oh. We'll double our dash.
Be strong, okay? Be strong.
Yeah, now it'll do 200 when we run into people. And I'm for it. But probably getting the extra item from Charon would have been more advantageous. But man, oh man, is it... Yeah, because the pushback, man, is it ever good. Nice.
Nami,
I never made a build like this work, like the one I'm about to describe, but I always wanted to. There's like some way to make revenge effects happen even though like you didn't get hit, and I always wanted to like run around and just explode with revenge effects even though no one had hit me. But so we will take more damage, not on casts. So here we go to Charon because we're going to be able to buy like a lot of stuff in this shop. Or hopefully we'll be able to buy a lot of stuff at the shop.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Cast for days, I mean, why not?
May I?
More weapon damage. Attack doing more damage, yeah. The old weed killer, that's where to go. And with 184 max MP, that's plenty. We don't need to worry about buying more.
I know you don't like cleanings, but it's time.
Yeah, because it's when it crits, it's doing like 1800. Man, oh man, what a build.
Cerberus, come back. Tormenting him, are you?
And we dodged it. Ha! And you know, between days and our very big dodge percentage from a couple sources, you know, like we can basically just stand on them. Or anyone. Anyway. Another good skull build delivered by this amazing aspect that boosts the level of your boons, which is like, it's so cool. Any boon of marginal benefit becomes an incredibly good boon if if it's at like level 9. And it can take an okay boon and make it very solid. Alright, and we get a couple of other really good abilities that are going to make the damage go through the roof. We're just going to try to push through this last zone quickly enough, right? Swap the keepsake over because it's already expired. We might as well just take the disco bell down, right? We could take, you know, it's... doesn't really matter. We'll take the Tooth of Hercules down, the old lion's fang. Sacrificial boons, you know, maybe we'll get something cool there. We'll get a random item now. We get a yarn.
Unseal. No renovations here. They'll know I'm here.
This blasted temporal decor can never stay destroyed.
You know, the push... I think... Because the pushback off of the charge thing, that's like, you don't even need to have the Poseidon ability for that, right? You can just get... I mean, the Poseidon ability. You don't need any other Poseidon boons for it. I don't think. Maybe you do. I don't think you do, though. Like, we're just gonna express our way through. I guess we could have taken the money for, like, buying a permanent thing at the end. That could have been good, but... I mean, we'll probably make enough money on the way to get it anyway. We will stop up to see the parents. Oh, man. Yeah, that 50% for the curses being on. Wow, wow, wow. And then I guess it's the Fang also, so it's a lot of things coming together to, I could see this build, like, it would be much more difficult without a mouse, though, right? Because the ability to drop your charge shot just where you want it to be, or to miss where you want it to drop it, and then complain about your skill later, whichever the case may be.
Go, Rocky. Good job.
Get some marble. The nice thing about Rocky, so he gives you crit, and he pecks them every now and again, and the ones that he pecks get marked, and then you can get a crit. And he makes more outcroppings happen, and we need outcroppings for some stuff.
There.
We will give some ambrosia to Mumsy and Popsicle. They will be so proud.
For a small occasion of some sort, I did also want to give you this for a more special time, perhaps long from now, after we've practically forgotten how it was living apart, and the circumstances call for merriment.
This is ambrosia, and with such a hue as could have only come from the source. Daughter, thank you.
Ambrosia from the heavens themselves. I scarce remembered savor, but I never shall forget what it was like living apart. Nor should any of us long for time to take the pain of it away. Let us remember always how we reached this point together.
How wise, old man.
Lady Hecate said something similar, that the pain of the past shall always linger, though assert itself less frequently with age. Well then, perhaps we ought to celebrate the memory itself, an eon from now for all I care.
A celebration an eon from now would leave us with plenty of time for preparation, so why not, Hades? Ambrosia such as this ought to age nicely till then.
Please let me know if I can help with any of the planning when the time comes, or if there's anything else I can do while you're getting the house back in order.
It's we who should be asking this of you. When you were born, Hades and I thanked the fates that we were blessed with such a child, but we had positively no idea.
Thank you both.
Oh.
There's a good boy.
Pet the old dog. I want to talk to Boldy.
The savage watchdog. Leave him be. We've you to thank for the return of Hypnos, I suppose. Although it took his return for me to realize
Oh yeah, we woke
that
up
he was
Hypnos. I didn't get it on
That's only
video.
because we've not been taking
I was
in as
chatting
many
with some people
newcomers as
after
we
I
once
had
did.
chatted
Isn't
with
that
people in
right,
game.
ladies?
The court has remained closed. Nevertheless, there are growing numbers of shades awaiting their turns, and we require Hypnos to keep them orderly and informed.
He's so
going to
cheerful
have
about his
difficulty
job.
keeping all of them at bay if there's no telling when court shall reopen, though.
Oh, we need not bore our daughter with administrative drudgery. The point was merely that this missing son of Nyx has now been located. One fewer matter to resolve.
Let's see how this goes.
The scorn thing. Yeah, this is what we believe in. The heat-seeking cast is good too, but, you know, will I forget to use it most of the time anyway? But I won't forget to dash. Oh my goodness, the damage.
Can't right now. Alright, fish.
Fishing in the sand. Oh, they fooled me.
Come back.
I paid attention to the thing and not the sound, you know, that's how they get you.
The House of Hades. In the name of Hades. Now.
You know, getting that nightmare would have been fine. It would have been good, actually, but, you know, 1300, that might have been a little out of where we would have been able to get it anyway.
The river Styx here once again flows red, as well it had in ages past, pouring still into the underworld's heart, even whilst all through Tartarus, the titan's gold yet glimmers.
Not forever, it won't.
Right. Time to go.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Not again. You have now seen something of this world. Consider what the gods have wrought. War, famine, betrayal. During my golden age, there were no such concerns. It was a tranquil time. Until the gods decided to wrest control forcibly.
Perhaps your rule was not as perfect as you claim. Perhaps you were a stifling presence on your children and their generation, leaving them with little choice but to rid themselves of you.
Well, they failed. And thus presents itself this golden opportunity to teach my children and their generation a most valuable lesson about having to live with the consequences of their actions.
No, you.
Legions of the Golden Age, answer my call. A betrayal. Alas.
No.
the show of mercy here.
I did not realize that you could keep the one from the previous room here. That's actually quite good, isn't it?
I have more subjects here for you to fight.
Yeah, because that dude is actually quite good at fighting here, isn't he? Oh no, but we lost him. It'll be fine. And actually, our hourglass will heal us, which is just so cool.
Traitorous tempest.
Explosions! Glorious victory. Glorious victory.
Daytime flow freely forward.
He says it so bored. Swing!
Did this to me. Ow.
For Hypnos.
Yes, for Hypnos.
Zodiac sand.
The sheer wrath of fire-tempered witch Millenoi is such that to describe how she confronted her remaining prey would be to sorely limit the appeal of this tale.
Return to Shadow now? Adequate. Got him again. But we're not finished yet, are we?
Hail, sister.
Another victory for the unseen.
I'm like, we need to find where the Skilla songs are, because then I can just listen to them anytime, right? I'm gonna claw. 550 kudos. Alright, that's what we're gonna do.
I've need of that. Some gemstones for the cause.
See, this is like, I can't believe I didn't think of this when we first met this guy. Like, we're gonna be able to listen to all the great songs.
I almost hesitate to ask.
Play it.
Hail, music maker.
And so I say,
begone, accursed witch. I have occupied this grove for eons, long before your pitiable tent came to rest upon it.
I see the two of you have met. Lord Moros, Dora speaks the truth as always. She's been here longer than I have, if you can believe it.
I can indeed, for I know an old soul when I see one. It's a pleasure to meet you, Dora. Do let me know if I can be of service in some way.
Count on it, Horns. Now then.
I bid your leave.
Farewell.
Excellent.
Oh, it's you.
I'll just clean this up.
I really thought you had me that time, babe, but I guess not. Maybe later. You must be mad you can't get back at me right now.
I wouldn't break the peace here even if I could, Aerith. But you really test my self-control.
Oh,
when next I see you
she's
at the edge of the rift, I'll not hold back.
Ooh, she's angry. Just the way I like it.
Continue your pace.
All done.
Our strength shall never reach its peak if we do not permit ourselves to rest.
What if...
Okay, here we go. I was like, when are we going to be able to teach this guy to play different songs? Here we go. He'll shuffle it. But we just need some seed things and then we'll be okay. I guess we'll brew some nectar even though it seems a little wasteful.
Unrivaled from heights of Olympus to depths of the sea.
Hypnos certainly left in a hurry. It took you longer to wake him than I initially surmised, but 'twas for the best.
What, you knew this would happen? Why didn't you say anything for all the times I tried to break him out of his slumber? I thought you were ignoring him.
Oh, I was. After I thought you had learned sufficiently. Your affinity toward dreams and the like proved necessary to the task. And Hypnos, in his way, was an accessory to that.
You brought him here
Good to see you,
practice on.
Goddess.
It did require a place to stay.
Something where Hypnos used to be.
Yeah, he's got a little Zagreus stuffed animal. Oh.
Well, well.
It's just such a good song.
Shouldn't be too long.
Can't believe it. You finally woke Hypnos up and I slept through the whole thing.
Well, his manner wasn't what I expected, and he was not especially appreciative. Although I too am prone to moodiness after sleeping in. Then he left in a hurry.
Tough break, I guess. Always thought he really was your type. Well, if you do end up working in your father's house, you'll meet again. For now, at least we don't have to listen to him snoring every single night.
I do suppose there's that.
Alright. Now it's 10 skull Polyphemus. How do we get to 10 out of the skull without making it too hard? We can give foes with armor 1 perk and then do this build.
For the will of night.
You done with that thing?
And ditch strength for extra lives because I'm less confident in this run. And then still take our, not the bird, we'll take Phrenos also. And that should, yeah, I guess we'll just try this tip here, so... Void, Menace, Fangs, and all we gotta do is crack Polyphemus for the first one, which means, you know, we could choose a totally different build to get there to him. But this is what we'll go with for 10 and see how it goes.
To the mountaintop. Strength, knowledge, patience.
Thought you could sneak on out of there without me giving you my boon? Well, you're entirely mistaken, Em. And you're about to be much quicker, too.
Alright, Omega moves faster. Likely will be the difference maker here.
We did it, Phrenos.
This night has left me feeling ill at ease, for many of our enemies are growing rather bold. Mortals experience fear when their lives are at risk, but this cannot be that.
Alright, so special for Hitch. We could just take the throwing big damage out of the skulls, but let's go with this. Once we see some more options here, Aphrodite on a special seems good. We already know we love Hephaestus on either a dash or an auto attack here. So first off, Medea hands.
Great Hecate, I celebrate your ways. You light my passage through the dark of night.
Carefully.
Well, if it isn't you.
And we'll give Medea some ambrosia here.
Devotion to our cause, Lady Medea. You may have all the nectar you require, but I'd like you to have this too, though it may not be suitable for your concoctions.
You would regard me as some goddess from on high with such a precious gift. If you but knew me better, you'd rescind the offer on the spot. This is unnecessary, sorceress. As you observed, I cannot use it anyway.
You could enjoy it, perhaps with me or someone else. Or simply keep it.
Perhaps.
I will come up, Lady Medea. Lord Hypnos, I mean. Thank you for all your guidance with the Dream Vapors. The House of Hades owes you a great debt.
Those are such tidings as I wish to hear. All I ask in return is that the underworld gates remain ajar yet for some time.
She's like, no problem waking up the Lord of Sleep. By the way, make sure that necromancy gets to continue as planned. Alright, after each encounter, gate max MP. Slowing the range shots seems really good too. I quite like this, for the short term though. Just getting another 25 or 50 will help. Alright, we want to... hammer first.
One less pylon.
I'm like, why can't I do anything? I was out of skulls. Maybe out of the hammer we'll get the thing that makes the skulls come back and I'll be able to just, play with my big old mortar launcher.
Need to recharge.
Man, it's taking a long time to finish this room. Alright, special does 600 to armor. That does seem really good. But I know that my shells coming back automatically will actually make me happy. And we'll be able to play how we want, which is with aggression and bravery. Oh, you can't get through that. I'm like, why is the dash not working?
Damn it.
Cast hitch bonus there, sure thing.
Where else?
A little birdie told me you faced the sirens at the bottom of the sea.
Alright, I guess we could... No, I don't want it on the attack, though. I don't.
There.
Like, special, yes. Attack, definitely not. I want to be able to be far away. I'd rather have it on the Hephaestus thing. Maybe we just won't win. This build, at any moment, it could become good, right?
Couldn't do it.
Wow. Don't even know what hit me. You know, that's what you get for not keeping the enemy in the frame.
Now calm yourself, spirit.
Oh, there you are. We lost you for a bit. Must have gone so deep we couldn't spine you no more.
Yeah, I guess we could take Hera for the final one, and on either the attack or the special. I just don't know how Ares works, but it seems like you don't want it whenever you're attacking slow. It seems like you want it if you're hitting a lot of times. But, you know. I don't even think we've got, like, the Ares keepsake, so maybe we need to get on that anyway, but I just want a big percentage-based thing for the attack. And, you know, apparently we're not going to get the one that we wanted.
You have begun to understand the secrets of the Black Coat.
Ooh.
One I can share.
Secret jetpack.
Silver pool. I see you bring bliss and destruction in your outstretched arms.
I see you bring bliss and destruction in your outstretched arms.
I see you bring bliss and destruction in your outstretched arms.
My greatest strength is yours.
Go show that shade the way. Appreciate the help.
Sometimes the minor rooms are so amazing. Sometimes they're just like, oh, here's a little infusion imbuement thing. And sometimes they're like, oh, by the way, would you be interested in all of your dreams?
Hades. Fit for a queen.
The possibilities.
We get the armor one, alright. Well, we get towards the armor one.
The path across the sky.
The best text in the game, in my opinion, is this one. It may not be true, but it's my opinion. So when you get it with the one where you throw it up in the air with, and then you get so much armor. You get 50 armor while it's in the air for like 4 seconds. It's so good. I basically won the game a couple of times when, or you know, beat the final enemy of it, where I had no business doing it.
Victory. It's a ribeye. Olympus, I accept this message.
Could just take this armor thing, I guess. Why not? I mean, because it's not good? Who cares?
The heavens.
That time already. Living here, it has its ups and downs. Lately, for instance, I don't get a lot of peace.
wholeheartedly support that choice. Aren't you more accustomed to island living anyhow? This city life, even on the outskirts here, the pace is far too quick.
I know what you want me to do. Although I miss the island life now that you bring it up. Still got unwanted company sometimes, but not so much as now. What, that's it?
Ow.
Wake up down there.
Oh, right. I was like, we're gonna dash through with the invuln. We didn't have enough mana for it. We're gonna gather in the middle of this fight because that's what's hot on the streets.
Hurry, Mel.
Oh, right, the time. I've been trying to play this smart and I forgot that we are on a clock. Well, fortunately, we can just be super careless, right? I mean, we've only got 15 seconds. We got to get it done. We've got to get it done right now. Got to get it done. Got to get it done. All right, 8 seconds left. And we have 1 Death Defiance. Well, hopefully we'll get through the next zone a little quicker, right?
For the underworld.
But we get Strength, Furies, Huntress, Boatman, Origination, Wayward Son. A bunch of stuff that's going to help us. Maybe. I think here we just take the Apollo thing to try to jam it onto the main thing. All right, so we'll just buy a boon eventually.
There.
Because even though we're going super slow, this zone always goes faster. There's less running back and forth in me trying to figure out what I'm doing, you know, and more just aggression. And also, you know, with this big bonus armor at the very beginning of the runs, you know, we get a bit of, oh my goodness, please let me do this. Wow.
Sink or swim.
10 hours later. Yeah, this build is still so bad. I really need damage on this attack. You know, when we were going down low, it was fine. Wow, we're stuck on it? Yeah, but, like, man, you know, there's not enough punch out of it.
I love it.
Beware of angering me, though.
Had to do it. Not now.
Yeah, I think we might lose this run to time. Just because I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Just because I'm so bad. I can't believe how long this room is taking.
Oh, that hurt.
Fine, that shall be all.
I guess we just take it on the attacks and get a garbage build forever? No, I hate that. We'll take this, whatever.
I see it.
This is such a bad build. We're not getting any good bonuses out of, you know, it's just all hits, you know, it's all like low damage nonsense. I need more status effects. I need the punch. Because we're getting these advanced enemies from level 3, you know, with armor on them, and our build's so weak.
Surely he would not.
I think we'll probably die in the Eris fight, but if we get Apollo on the attack here, you know, that's all we need to actually get some damage. And maybe we'll get like a Selene thing and be able to get the armor. You know, the build, it's not far from being on. And actually with this...
Heads up, Ellie.
Here, Icarus.
Wow! Terrible. Oh, right, because there's... I'm like, what happened? Oh, it's those guys from the next zone. You know, because that's where we always get the heat from. I'm like, why don't we just fight much harder enemies? That'll be smart.
Good work.
You found a harmful trace of Kronos, now a trace of Typhons next. Glad there's no real sign of them from where we sit.
There. Can hardly feel this bottle. Just as weight. Though I still have fond memories to fill the gaps. It's funny. I've lost track of how long I've been dead, but still not used to it entirely.
Perhaps it's impossible to become entirely accustomed to the way we are. Though, I'm surprised you have any nostalgia for a time when you were young.
You're one to talk. How many times have you reminisced about your quiet evenings listening to the river and the frogs? Sometimes we forget the pain. And sometimes that's all we remember. Though I'll remember this too.
Why is this Icarus?
How's everybody back at the crossroads lately, eh?
Oh yes. My route through here is thanks only to him. Say, he didn't push you up to this, did he? Deploying shades with makeshift wings and explosives seems like something the great tactician would do.
I'm acting on my own. Although maybe we're all a part of the great tactician's plan and just don't realize it yet. He always says we'll have to improvise.
Alright, we'll take this volatile coating. It'll make us explode eventually. We're gonna take the Path of Stars because this is going to let us get what we need here. And okay, now we're online. Now with twice as much damage out of the attack, that's what we needed. You know, it was just taking a little too long to get things done, right? Twice as much damage, that'll be good. And if we get, you know, some bonus attack nonsense later on, where are the foes? This end towards enemy. And now it'll take longer to charge the hex, but not terribly longer. And importantly, that 50 armor, it's real solid.
Ocean foam. Oh, you're back.
You need to save one in case we run into Ares, I guess.
I'm grateful, little miss. Our kind oft lack for company. To have another such as you to visit me from time to time. It's been a welcome turn, despite the ghastly work that is at hand.
Even if
she laughs
this is
nervously.
over at some point, I still would like if we kept meeting up like this. Your island is a wonderful place, and I truly admire your commitment to our craft.
All of this seawater must feel very disconcerting, little miss. For me, though, it feels rather much like home. Even the depths of Oceanus bring a sense of comfort more than fear.
I'm getting used to it. My path into the underworld requires me to skirt the edge of Oceanus. The water's beautiful, though I could do without the sea monsters, particularly Scylla and her siren friends. Perhaps you know of them?
Oh, yes, I do indeed. I grew up underneath the sea, and Scylla I remember from my youth. Always yelping about this or that is deafening. Perchance why I prefer the silence now.
Randomly draw one of my active vows and review its effect this night. I mean, yeah. It fulfills the prophecy. Which will it be? Oh, it removes the armor prophecy from them, which, you know. So now no bonus abilities on armored foes, at least I don't think so. Which, you know, pretty good, and it fulfills the prophecy, which is very good.
Change of course.
I feel like we've been getting a lot lower, like, rolls out of our skull this time. Like, we were getting like a bunch of 5s and 6s last time on our bonus levels, and here it's been like a lot of 2s. But, you know, with a positive enough attitude. We're about to lose this armor, and then it's going to be a huge explosion on everybody, but we've got, you know, 7 seconds of temporary armor at the beginning of each room, and we might as well use it, you know, as well as we can. Beautiful. Hey there, and then we rarefy all of the common boons because we got our infusion from gathering, which that's just like the best feeling, right? When it all comes together.
Granny Demeter, you must have so much catching up to do. Perhaps you even have the power to unfreeze that disapproving scowl.
Duo boon between Aphrodite and Demeter.
Aphrodite flower. She's more concerned about the contours of my face than doing anything of use. But on the count that we've much catching up to do, she's right.
So Hearty Appetite is like not really good for what we're doing here. Heartthrobb's fine. Glamour Gain though, like weakness around them. This is what it's all about. I love this ability. And we're gonna go in. We're gonna have when we lose the armor, it's gonna do a massive explosion to her.
Close to beating me last time, babe. I could feel my wings growing heavy, like the underworld was calling me home. But I'm totally fine now.
For the moment. You'll soon feel the underworld calling you home once more. And you'll go, whether you like it or not.
Ooh, I love a good threat. Well then, let's see who's going home first, huh? Maybe it'll be just like before. Run. Oh, be quiet. All right, fine.
Yeah, she broke the armor and it did 5,000 damage to her. Which, you know, gets us through a whole phase. And of course, anytime we have our Hex in the air, we are safe for the duration of it. I mean, 50 armor might as well be 1,000 armor, right? Like right there. You know, you jam the Hex and it's like, you know, damage prevention, heal. Works well. We get through with plenty of time on the clock. Eat the apple, carry on, and we get a bunch of the lower cost cards that'll still end up being very nice for the build. And here we will grab the Athena keepsake and hope that she'll show up. She might have done it anyway, but now maybe she really maybe will do it. We don't have very big max HP in our pool, so we're gonna... You know, we're only half of the way there, but... You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You know, there's some holes in the tankiness here. You But with our
Got them, Phrenos. There they are.
we got the weakness now, and we should be able to, you know, get a good bit of HP through Olympus here. Because even at this point, you know, like, maybe we just, hey, she's here, my girl. Boom, baby.
Have you confronted Prometheus before? You mentioned he's been able to elude you. Perhaps he knows he'd stand no chance against you if you fought.
I knew Prometheus prior to all this. I suppose our tendencies toward matters of the mind connected us. You know that he stole the gift of fire for mortal kind. Well, he also gave them reason from me. Some of them, anyway.
I shudder to think what mortals must have been like before they had any reason. Although perhaps Prometheus ought to have kept some reason for himself.
Perhaps he thinks he did, or has as much as he requires. Unfortunately, reason tends to be in lesser abundance than most would dare to admit.
Alright, so I'm like, this, like, we just gotta, yeah, this, we get all of our Death Defiance back, so that's, you know, that's basically all you can do, right? That's the only choice, is get your 3 lives. The other stuff would be very good, but that's like, you know, you need to have a better run if you want to be able to make the spears fall from the sky, which I very much do. And they, you know, they stand right in the perfect spot, right on the statue.
Go, Phrenos. Good.
A possible ally.
So I'm thinking we'll fire them, and then they'll come in and they'll explode on us. This might make us run out. You know, actually, I think... So I'm thinking this will make us very strong. But we'll run out of magic all the time. But, you know, because, like, yeah, you know, it would be better... Yeah... So that we wanna like fire him when we're on top of him, but yeah, that's we take a ton of damage there because we know, oh man, we know it was fine to, at least it was fine to, because we had that big armor at the entrance, but. This will be very good for boss fights, because fundamentally, you know, running out of the MP by doing the damage quickly, fine. Attack does more damage? Yeah. Big dodge chance, yes. And then Dionysus over money, always.
Hey now, come on, that isn't cool. I think you want to know what it is. I think you...
Just thinking.
Loose. Alright, now that's a...
I've no single nectar sword.
Well, this stuff's not impossible to get most of the time. We just go through...
A box? You mean, what's the occasion for the feasting anyway? I fail to see what cause there is to celebrate right now.
Don't you get it, baby? Every moment that we live and breathe is more than cause enough. Maybe you're into feeling bad, I don't know. But me, I'm into feeling good. God, you need.
Alright, so give HP back or something. Yeah, you know. Anything that lets us be more aggressive, be more aggressive is alright with me. Getting max MP might be good considering how wonky our build is here, but you know, maybe... You know... yeah, because it... You know, it's scary being this aggressive with it, but... Oh yeah, and also we run out of MP pretty quick, don't we? Because we have to be in close to him for when they fly back to us, man. Very much changes the build in a complicated way. Alright, so here, more damage or way more armor. 7 seconds, losing 175 armor isn't really going to happen anyway, right? So might as well take this.
Huh.
Yeah, but I guess there, you know, getting all of that HP back, that is really, really good. Because we got, I mean, a ton there. We have a couple effects that replenish it when we leave a room, so we should be able to just, you know, be very careless. The thing is, too, though, is because now we can spend MP basically as fast as we can get it, you know. It makes it pretty easy to activate the Hex. Alright, so... Attack has a chance to double hit. We'll take the self-healing. I mean, double hit, though. And here, that's why we're taking the MP as well, right? We're just believing in the sheer unfathomable power of this thing, because it's like... If we just have a full HP bar and just do this, like, we're gonna melt whatever we shoot. I can't believe how good this is. You know, and it's just because, though, we have 2 hammer boons that connect, right? And then the Demeter boon for additional damage on it. You know, it's a lot of stuff that comes together. But it's going to, I mean, the end result is that when we want a machine gun, if we're right on something, it's going to go all the way up. We're going to boost the keepsakes just because those other ones didn't seem appealing to me at all.
Useful.
Here's our prey.
Lord Dionysus was quite disappointed that you'd not accept the invitation to his feast. Is there truly not some future possibility in which you change your mind?
None. I've had my liver shorn apart for eons by good Itos here. I'll not permit the god of wine to further damage it.
Yeah, because we just stand on him, even if we miss with the initial shots. Oh my goodness, that's so much damage, isn't it? Yes, it is.
This time, what's life without pain?
2-1-2. We stood in that not because we're careless, but also because we're careless, but mainly because we knew that the armor would protect us. What was hitting us? Oh, the ranged attacks from those guys. Oh, they're still online. I thought they disappeared by now. We're gonna lose a lot here. I was too busy looking at this guy to pay attention to where the damage is gonna come from. Man, oh man. I was trying to dodge the hits. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Oh, that's so bad. We lose 2 whole lives to it. That's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. And we've already shorn the Death Defiances out of Athena. Well, we can take the Tooth, and then we'll have 2 extra lives for Typhon, and, you know, maybe we'll win, maybe not. That's so bad. You know, you can get too distracted in that fight, huh? Well, with the leveled up Keepsake, we'll get even more out of the Tooth, you know. But maybe we should take this. Nah, the Tooth is the way to go.
Delivery
We'll
coming
take a
soon.
boon and a heart.
Hello, goodbye.
Because really, like, all the bad is happening because I'm getting too, like, excited, right? I'm not playing normal because we got the thing that makes the shots explode. And we're just, like, running in, which is fine, you know. It's not good. But we have, you know, we have 7 seconds of armor at the beginning of the fight, so, you know, we gotta use it.
Not now. Oh.
Special delivery.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Alright, so hopefully that thing didn't, you know, so... Get a bunch of armor. Get a bunch of HP. Death Defiance, yes please. We'll take all of these.
Closer to the top.
That is so much damage. Oh my goodness. Did you see what I did before we ran out of MP there? Yeah. Of course, then we gotta wait for a bit. Yeah, that's, we're gonna melt Typhon. Think about Prometheus is, you know, he requires you to pay attention. Typhon won't. We're gonna re-roll here because we want it on the attacks. I said we want it on the attacks. There we go. This is gonna do a huge 45% more before all the mods. Like, it's gonna be very much worth it. And we got, like, all of those rolls just in that last thing, basically. I'm like, and then we'll just... Yeah, that's a lot of damage. And with the, you know, it's funny how a build can come together, right? And we buy another Death Defiance refill, and now we're in business. We'll get even more, yeah, because this is gonna, the max MP there is actually worth a ton of damage. Because that's one more shot we can do, right? Because look at that. Look at the... Yeah, and my armor stayed on through all of that. I might have... No, I think I got some from that one Hephaestus boom that went on, too, yeah. But at the beginning, because it gives us a percentage base whenever we walk in, it's a pretty fun thing. Alright, so... This is very underwhelming. But we do need a mystery seed for something. What can we even get out of her, right? Nothing? Yeah, we might as well take this, even though it's like is nothing. Because we're about to be at the end. And we didn't bring any money here, but I think all the stuff is going to show up. That's how it happened in the past, you know. Yeah, we get all of our stuff.
There at last.
Because really, anything we would have wanted to buy here, we already got right there. So, now we get all of our Death Defiance back. 390 max MP. You know, because we took that thing for the max MP out of Medea. And then it ended up where we got something where the build actually benefits. Because we're going to be able to stand up on them. And then just... Yeah, that was, that was pretty shocking, huh? And now we just need to get our MP back. Because while we don't have the MP, we can't do it. But as soon as we get it back, you know, it's thousands of damage again.
Remember my old lightning bolt, Typhon?
Reinforcements. This is it.
Because actually, the damage is fine enough when we're not even regenning, right? Just out of, like, pretty big machine gun funk damage. Yeah, and then sometimes, you know, they crit and you just do like a billion damage to him. Yeah, we just, we can just stand up here on him and machine gun skull him. Yeah, you know. Is it good? Oh, and we get MP back whenever we lose the Death Defiance too. Well, you know. It's so much damage. It's so much damage. So that's a combination of a lot of effects, right? Because we get the hammer where it automatically returns, so we don't have to pick them up. We get the hammer where it blows up whenever they return.
For Olympus.
You know, if we had a better thing than Hitch on the special, we could have really got somewhere there. But yeah, so we see that the Omega attack doing 231k there, and the attack doing a whole bunch also. You know, just basically no damage that wasn't coming out of that, but you know, that's how it all gets done. Good stuff. 10 fear up. The build all came together, you know. Dropping some stocks early, picking them back up. Very nice.
Yet stands, whilst the monstrosity does not. But since the hour now grows late, the sleepy princess figures she ought to retire for the night.
Return to Shadow now.
Mel, wake up.
Glad to be back here with you. But it's a new night now.
All part of the task.
I've had these in my head for long enough. By blood and darkness, let my will be done.
Carefully said.
You did it.
Another victory. Evening, music maker.
And we're going to be able to randomize their songs.
I'd like to hear this one.
And we get all the Circe blessings and all the Icarus blessings all at one time. Wonderful stuff. And we will... So now we can get a Gift of Night, which I don't know how much of the fear you need for this, but basically I guess it's... When you have a high enough fear, you can get cool special items there. And we just need Flux and some Fate Fabric in order to get that there, and we will build some more Beast-Loved morsels to keep on upgrading all of the guys, but...
All right.
And we just have a couple more upgrades to do, just a bit more dust to buy over time, and we'll all be good there. Oh, right, and now we will awaken.
You bring bliss and destruction in your outstretched arms. The hidden
Shiva. You have Purifying Grace, which absorbs special blasts to grow destructive. So, I mean, I guess we'll see what it does. Oh, we haven't unlocked it yet. I'm like, we have to buy it. Alright, so we have to get 4 nightmares for it. Well, that shouldn't take too long to get. Anyway, though, I'm going to go ahead and call this session now. And, we'll be back for more Hades one of these days. Maybe later on today, but I'm going to play some Total War here soon in a bit. And, you know, we're just going to keep on going through our games and having a great time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Really hope you've enjoyed me learning a little bit more about the Skull Reval and how it can be sort of cartoonishly overpowered and drop about 10k damage in a matter of moments, and then not do a lot of damage after that. But we'll see. We'll see how it all works out later on. But anyway, maybe I'll see you guys in a later video, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. If not,